So today is the day. Also, it's awkward voiceover time once again, but I do feel it's necessary to add some context to the ridiculously overexcited look you are going to see on Emily's face in about 1 minute's time. So back in August of 2019, we bought a van and set upon an 8-month journey of transforming it into the vehicle stroke home that was supposed to take us on a year-long adventure across Europe. But then along came 2020, and much like every single other person on the planet, we were going nowhere.
Also temporarily close all travel corridors from 0400 hours on Monday.
Now we won't complain, as we did manage to get out, and we had an amazing 3 months exploring France and Spain and driving our self-converted camper van through some of the most beautiful and interesting scenery we've ever seen. This, however, is where our adventures were halted once again, and we don't like to bang on about it too much, but due to an unfortunate technical issue, a slight problem with our engine, and what can only be described as some bloody awful Spanish mechanical work, we were forced to leave our van behind and make the 1,300-mile journey from the very south of Spain all the way back to our home in the south of England. After a long wait, we were finally reunited, and as most of you already know, the van came home in a very sorry state. But never mind, after a few months, Citroën UK came good and fitted with a whole new engine, and we were good to go. Well, not quite. We had to wait out one more lockdown, at which point dressing up as ninjas seemed the most viable way to spend our time, and we had to get our dog for a fairly big operation that came with a long and painful recovery period. This led to a pretty interesting summer, making some new friends and exploring a little bit more of what vanlife UK had to offer. But it's at this time we have to say goodbye, as we're about to get on the tunnel that's going to take us to France so we can attempt vanlife Europe all over again. That is it, we're booked in, we're on the tunnel that's going to take us from England to France, so bonjour. And I promised you a very excited face. I've got one very excited dog, but here it is. The excitement on Emily's face is unbelievable.
I'm so excited, I cannot wait. We are, oh, and look, I'm all French ready and everything. I just need some onions now.
So that is it, we're well on our way. We're so excited, we've even colour matched for the day.
Check it out.
It's all about the yellow baby, but we have got one hell of a journey, so we'll explain why later, but we need to get off this tunnel and get down to Dijon pretty quickly. So, you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
First toll booth. We're going down the toll roads because we've got a bit of a big drive, so we'll see how much this one costs us, shall we?
Or if we can figure out how to do it.
Oh yeah, that as well. It's on my side.
We have to be extremely careful not to let our cat jump out the window as we're doing it. Oh look, he's cocked it up. Look, he's had to get out. What's he dropped?
Oh, he's dropped his card.
He's dropped his card.
€4.
I see it trailing all too fast, but I'm not leaving.
Roundabouts. Oh, getting bibbed at. First bib.
First bibber from France. It will not be the last. I'm on holiday, mate.
A long holiday.
Woohoo!
I keep sitting here and just having like little moments of realisation, and it's just like, oh my god, we're actually doing this! We're doing it!
Tractor.
Oh, shut up! So annoying! That's what I get for talking to you! Whenever we go on journeys, we always like to play a couple of car games. So our main one is called Tractor. You might have heard us shouting it out randomly. So basically, rules of the game is, when you see a tractor, you have to call it and you just add up the points. So we're going to do a year-long tractor score.
No, we're going to break it down by country, aren't we?
Oh, country, fine, we'll break it down by country.
And then the final winner at the end of the year will be whoever wins the most countries. So already in France, I'm winning 3-0, baby. 3-0.
Yeah, but I'm winning pastry shops. I've got 4.
Yeah, you've not seen any tractors because you've been looking for pastry shops.
So true. I can't stop smiling. So excited. I've gone through so many emotions where I'm like excited, nervous, apprehensive. Like, it's a long trip, you know. And our last one, wow. So I'm a little bit like, what's gonna happen? Still gotta get fuel.
What are you going there?
Sandwiches. some nice crisps.
So as you can see, the snack bandit, the French snack bandit, is at large already. Unbelievable. So we've just pulled up at our first French air.
Exciting.
Obviously, snacks, no doubt. We have stopped for a little while because Summer is doing weird things and hiding under the pillow. AJ's probably due for getting out to go to the toilet.
Yeah, so stop, have some lunch, have a cup of coffee.
Yep, and then we need to go and find, because obviously we can't take dog food and milk and all that sort of stuff over the crossing with us, although no one checked.
Yeah, we obviously can't say that that would be the case for everybody, but we abided by the rules. And it really annoyed me because nobody checked.
Yeah, no one checked. So yeah, we've got to do all that. So we'll probably put the camera down for today. We just wanted to include you in the first bit of our journey, but you don't want to see the rest of the French motorways, although the French motorway system is amazing. And I just want to say, this one has had a haircut and had a fringe cut in, and I personally think she looks really cute. So smash the like button if you're loving the new look, especially with the beret.
Idiot.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tractor.
I'm working.
I don't care, I'm winning. Good morning. So we didn't quite make it all the way down to Dijon, but we have found a lovely little village with a lovely little park up, and it's called Chateau Villain. Chateau Villain.
Chateau Villa.
Chateau Villain. So we're back to all that crap pronunciation, so as usual I'll put a little thing there. We're about an hour, 40 minutes an hour north of Dijon. When we got here last night, we were so pleased that we not accidentally stopped. Basically I couldn't drive anymore.
No.
But yeah, it's a really cool town. The light was amazing, so I did chuck the drone up. I won't be getting the drone out today because it's very busy, but yeah, the light from last night, wasn't it?
It was really nice, and it was just like everything that we had remembered about France, and yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
But now we're going to go for a little explore.
Come on. One of the things that I love about France is like the little villages and stuff. They've just got history everywhere, like this tower. So I've just been reading on the sign there, obviously using a little bit of Google Translate, that this tower was used as a defensive mechanism, but also it was used for prisoners as well. So it was used as a prison as well as defensive. I love it.
So one of the reasons we are taking a year to travel around to as many countries as is feasibly possible for us is so that we can sort of survey where we might want to buy property in the future. France is high on the list, and now that I've seen they've got Emily-sized properties, winner winner chicken dinner, what do you reckon?
Shut up.
It's perfect for her. So this is quite entertaining. This one skipped breakfast. We've had to charge down here at an accelerated rate of knots because she saw this snack boulangerie on the way in yesterday, and it's closed on Wednesdays.
I'm so angry.
Today's Wednesday, by the way, so she can't get her first pain au chocolat. So
Why is France trying to screw me over already?
So should we go back to the van?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
Back to the van. So here we are back at the van, just about ready to hit the road once again, and it is at times like these I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Y Foods. Now, if you've not heard of Y Foods before, basically they are a meal that is a drink. So they're not a silly diet drink, they're not a protein shake, they're a proper meal that's healthy in a drink. So they've got all the macronutrients and micronutrients that my body needs, and they're lactose and gluten free.
And I am extremely happy because they now do a vegan range. So being a veggie, trying to go vegan, I'm really happy that there's a ready handy snack available just to grab and set me on my way.
And what she really likes is it's chocolate flavoured. So for me, I like the berry when it's particularly sunny, and I like the happy banana, as you all know. But yeah, chocolate for
And
me.
coffee.
And coffee for the snack bandit over here. So if you want to give Y Foods a go, I highly recommend the taster pack so you can try all the different flavours. And we've got you a discount code as always, which is camper10, and I'll leave it on the screen here, and there'll also be a link in the video description, so click on that link to get yourself 10% off your first purchase. Right, motorway,
Let's get going. So I had to show you because we found a lovely little spot and all of this stuff, and got the old walkie-talkies out, come down, you know, is it okay to come down? I'm like, it's a bit muddy, it's a bit slippy. Does she listen to me? No, she doesn't. So let me just show you, look. Right, so here's all of the mud, all of the dirt. Most of this is from Louise. All the mud all around here. Like, don't get me wrong, it would have been a lovely little spot and stuff, but come on, it's been raining. So, but I'll show you this view what she wanted. Wait a minute, I'll see if I can get down without like falling and slipping and show you. It's probably about, oh no. Wait a minute. Rescue mission for me in a minute. Look, lovely little like running water and everything there. So yeah, it would have been nice, but we got stuck. Well, we didn't get stuck because, do you know what, the tyres got us out, and Louise's epic driving, because don't tell her, but she is a really good driver. So I'll show you the muddle on the tyres as well. There she is. Think we might need to clean the tyres.
But they got us out, they got us out, that is the main thing. Falcon, you got us out, well done. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the most, I'm gonna say this now that we're out of the situation, that was probably the most scared I've ever been doing anything. Not because we'd have been stuck down there, I mean it's lovely, but because of this one.
No way.
She just would have blamed me.
Well, more scary than the last time when we had to do them reversing things.
Yeah, way more scary than that, because if I'd have fouled that, we would have died, and you couldn't have had a go at me. If I'd have fouled that, we would have had to call for help, and you would have just been, I told you not to go down there.
That's right, because I did say, what did I say on the radio?
You said it's a short road, I think you'll be all right.
No, I said it was slippy.
Yeah, slippy. Not getting stuck in the mud.
Anyway.
Right, should we go and find a park up? Look at me.
Oh, you done it. Yeah, but look at them tyres. Oh yeah.
That's what we bought them for. My God. I bet this was the one. I bet this was the one. Oh, look at it, it's perfect.
So literally, what, 10 seconds?
Less than that, maybe 7-8 meters.
Like down the road. Look what we found. Look at all of this.
Oh, gravel, you are my friend today.
Oh my god.
Wow, what a spot though. What a spot. This is definitely drone territory. Stay with me, the drone is coming.
Right, we're gonna get parked. I'm gonna get the dog walked and I'm gonna get some dinner on.
Oh, there's a boat launch. There's a boat launch.
Oh god. Then guess what's gonna come out?
Thunder clungy beauty. So just behind me there is the usual sign that we're so used to seeing in the UK, and it does happen in France, is there's no camping cars. Now, normally I'd risk it for a biscuit, but given that we just got stuck in the mud, I just flew my drone and had all kinds of connection problems there, nearly lost it, so had a bit of an issue. They say things come in threes. I'm absolutely shattered. We need a good night's sleep, so we're going to move 20 minutes up the road, see if we can find a park up there. Park up there. Ah, done in. Anyway, we'll pick you up tomorrow. Good morning, it's a whole new day, day 3, day 4. I've completely lost track of the days already. I'm pretty convinced it's Thursday though. But yeah, whole new morning, and we have found a pretty cool viaduct. Now, we found it by complete mistake. Now, if you remember when we left you yesterday, we was having a terrible day, everything was going wrong, and we went to find a new park up, and well, I'll show you. So here's the problem, the sat-nav wants us to drive through this viaduct. Now if you look, the width restriction is 2.3 metres. Now when we broke down, I told the AA we was 2.4 metres, so now Emily is 100% convinced that's our size. So she's saying we best not drive down there, and based on the way the day's gone, this could be one of the times she's right, but I think we'll fit. If we squeeze the mirrors in, I think we'd fit. Plus, how cool would the van look coming through there? So as you can imagine, to avoid the RAF, the best thing for me to do was to find a park up just up the road, and I found one literally a stone's throw from that viaduct. I was going to film this shot out there, but I've been attacked by God knows how many bugs, because I think the sun's come out, so they've all just gone woohoo! A bit like me and Emily will today with AJ. Anyway, I'm not going to drive the van through the bridge even still today. I definitely think we could make it, but like I say, it's day 2 on this trip already. I'm terrified of breaking down, and I'm terrified of crashing the drone. So if you didn't follow along with the last Europe series, both of those things happened, I don't know, pretty rapidly. So I am going to get the drone up, give you a proper look at this viaduct, because it is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get some shots of that, shall we? Fingers crossed I don't crash. I just couldn't do it.
What?
So for those of you who remember, I did crash the drone in Ronda. There is a stunning bridge over there, and I just did not have the bottle to fly it under and through. This early in the trip, if I crashed the drone, I'd be in all kinds of trouble, wouldn't I?
Is that why I had to do some running this morning?
Yeah, so Emily's been off with the 360 cam, so if you've seen some cool shots through the bridge, They were filmed by Emily. If they're not in the video, it's because we don't know what we're doing with that yet.
And they were really bad, so...
I'll try and get something, but that's about it from us this week, I would say. I know it's just been a bomb through France. We are trying to get down pretty quickly. The reason being is because we need to get to a particular vet's, and then we need to hang around that vet's for a good few weeks, so we don't want to be stuck at the top of France.
Sorry, summer's come out.
The cat's come out, so we'll make this quick. We don't want to be stuck at the top of France in the cold weather when we could be hanging around in the south of France in what is now sunny weather.
Come on!
And hopefully it's going to dry the ground out a bit, because this one, the problem is not the mud, the problem is not pets with the mud, the problem is travelling with a clean freak.
Oh, honestly, it's just like all of the time, you know? I'm just constant sweep, sweep, sweep.
So if you want to see some more badly filmed, sweeping, drive-in vlogs, then this is the channel for you, my friend. Hit that subscribe button.
Come back next week.
Come back next week. In all seriousness, if you do want to subscribe, it means a lot to us, doesn't it?
It does.
Really helps the channel grow. So do the subscribe, do the
Thumbs up and ding the bell.
ding the bell, and we will see you next week, hopefully still in the sun in the south of France somewhere.
See you then.
Around